Hey guys, this is Aaron coming at you with a video about gratitude and making sure you understand the power it has in your life. So there's many words that we can use to replace gratitude, thankfulness, whatever it may be. That means anything that has to do with I'm thankful for where I'm at or I'm grateful for where I'm at. But what I want to get into right now is the power that gratitude or thankfulness has over your life right now in your current situation. And what I mean by that is not to keep you where you are, but to change where you want to go. So let's think about it for a second. Gratitude's huge. It's allowing positive thoughts to get into situations where they normally wouldn't be. So when life is going crappy, I'm going to let a positive thought be there. So I could be here having a very, very bad day. I could be frowning. Everything's going wrong. There could be some type of explosion, a bomb going off in my life. And I could be super frustrated with that. And that explosion could be super, super bad. But I've decided to think about all the things I am thankful for. And why do I do this? Why is it so important? The reason it's so important is that it causes me to be humble. It causes me to separate myself from the situation and think smaller. Now, I've talked a little bit about this, but I really want to dive into it. So if you can imagine, you're here, you're doing your thing, a bomb goes off in your life, and you're like, this sucks. And all of a sudden you go, I'm thankful for my family. And you're not in that moment, but you say it. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for the car I drive. I'm thankful for my house, even though I don't really like it right now. And I'm thankful for my wife, even though I'm upset with her, or my husband, my kids, my blah, blah, blah. And you just start saying it, and you hear yourself, and you hear how stupid it sounds when you're still upset about something, and it starts to realign. As you start to realign, and let's do like an arrow. And so as you're thankful for something, it causes alignment in your life. And this is alignment with the truth. Not facts, with the truth. As alignment in your life starts to happen with the truth, then all of a sudden you start to see things a little differently, right? So now there's really a place of I'm a lot smaller, I've been given a lot more, there's so much more opportunity, I'm not the center of it all. It's almost like a 40,000 foot realignment where you see everything a little differently, and it really causes a humble viewpoint. Now, after you have this humble viewpoint, you need to think about what it does to you. In that moment, you're like, man, things aren't really what I thought they were. And as you start to think through things and you realize they're not what you thought they were, then you start to have this adjustment. And as you have an adjustment in your mindset, it leads to something else. That adjustment, when all of a sudden good things try to creep into your life, you're able to receive them. So when that adjustment starts to happen, then you get more in a place to receive. And I should have done that EI, so don't anybody beat me up. I before E except after C. I remember that, but messed up there. But it allows you to receive. Now here's the crazy part about receiving. I suck at this. I'll be very transparent. People go, Aaron, let me come help you, move, or let me help you haul this furniture, or let me help you set up for this party, let me help you do. And it's hard for me to do it. I want to serve. I want to be the guy serving. It's hard for me to receive. But what happens out there is that this right here is the universe trying to give back to you what you've already put in. Now, I've taught a lot about this. I want to come back to this real quick. A lot of people, I think, sometimes get some things confused with how this is supposed to apply. Now, let me walk you through a little trick. So let's say that you are talking to someone and you give that person a gift. All right? Draw our bow on it. You give them a gift. They receive the gift. Deep down, you're keeping a record of that, right? So you've made a record, even though you won't admit it, and you want that person to pay you back, which is stupid, but that's what we do. So because you've now made a record in your brain, and you're like, I gave Bob this gift. So if you gave Bob a gift, and you're assuming that when Bob receives the gift, Bob now should have to give back another gift to you. And guess what? This gift is fake. And you're assuming that he would give that back and that he would know that he gave you, that you gave him a gift, and now he needs to give you back a gift. The crazy part is, though, this is not a gift. Is it? What this actually is, it's a contract that you conjured up in your mind, and the other person has no clue. It's private. It's one-sided. Which means it's not even a contract. But somehow we lie to ourselves and we say it is. We expect them to give it back to us. Let me show you how it really works. You go out into the world. You give to someone. So this is you. This is someone. That person, after they receive, they're going to go give to someone else. And they're going to give to someone else. Right? It just keeps going. The difference is, it goes way out in the future. But then, this person here comes and gives to you out of nowhere. You'll give that way and receive a different way. Meaning the person you're going to go give a car to may not walk up to you and say, thank you so much, and cry tears of joy and make you really feel like they care, like they really appreciate it. In fact, if you were doing it, hoping that they would do that so you could feel good about yourself, that really wasn't you giving anything away. I've had to learn that the hard way. So let's think about this. I go give a gift expecting nothing in return. But I know the laws of the universe that God set up. If I sow, I'm going to reap, right? It'll come back to you at some point. It's just not going to come back from this person. The problem is, a lot of us, we go and we judge this person that we give to. When we judge them, we screw it all up. What happens? When we judge them, we can't receive. If you can't receive, it stops the whole process. So let's keep following this for a second. If you become the judge over that person's life and now they can't receive, what you're doing is you're saying there needs to be a transaction, right? An agreement on a deal. Well, the problem is the other person doesn't know there's a deal. They have no clue. So you're getting all upset and mad they're not giving, but they don't know. They have no idea. Just like right here, this guy now is giving to you. Is this guy going to get upset if you don't give back to him? And it just came out of nowhere? What if your gift to that person came out of nowhere? You've been thinking about it for days, but by the time they get it, they don't know it's coming. Same here. This guy comes and surprises you and gives to you when you're all mad at this guy. And the crazy part is a lot of us will receive that gift and we'll be like, that jerk, he never gave me anything back. Like this guy's supposed to. We'll mislabel this stuff. You've got to see how this works, guys. You've got to see how it works. So that's my little thing on giving. Now, let me come back here. Kind of see it bleeding through, but this will work. So, you're thankful. You've got a mindset change. You're keeping an attitude of gratefulness. Things have gone wrong, something's blown up. You're like, I'm going to stay thankful. My life is going to be in alignment with the truth, staying on the rails. And I'm now realizing, oh my gosh, I'm just a small piece of what's going on in the world. There's so much more out there. I'm so much smaller than what I thought. It's not circling all around me. It's a more humble point of view. As that is recognized and received in my spirit, and I go, you know what? This is the right way. Okay, now I'm thinking the right way. As soon as I say that, my attitude begins to change. and my attitude changes, my mindset changes. And now I'm in a place to receive. I've said this story 1,000 times, but it's worth repeating. It's super simple. You go into somebody's house, you just met them for the first time, and they offer you a glass of water, right? A bottle of water. And then you say, oh, no, I'm good. And then they offer it to you a second time, and then you finally take it. A lot of us are so programmed to not receive that even when we're thirsty, we won't take it. So what ends up happening is we believe that that water, if we take it, there's something wrong. We don't want to be obvious. We don't want to just receive. We want to somehow have them beg us to take it. The same thing happens when a friend tries to take you out to dinner and they offer to pay, or they just grab the ticket and you're like, no. You almost feel in our culture that you should fight them for it and trip them and kick them on the way to the bathroom to get the ticket, right? Because you don't want them to pay for you. But deep down, you know you should. That anti-receiving deal is also stopping other gifts from getting to you. Amazing employees, amazing ideas, concepts, procedures, plans that other people have to help you grow your business, and you don't want to receive them. People that come along and offer you a deal to do something, you're like, no, let me pay you full price. People that come along, and maybe they pay you full, or maybe you pay them full price because you're just trying to give back. I'm not necessarily saying that, but I think you understand what I'm saying. You're just not receiving all the things out there that are trying to come to you in the form of a gift. Whenever you start to understand that as you get this adjustment in your mindset and you start receiving these gifts are going to come down and they're going to pile up like we drew before for your treasure. And these are going to be blessings. All forms, friends, family, health, money, cars, houses. I mean, to be able to go be free and give experiences, to help other people. All that stuff gives you blessings. And if you can receive those blessings, then you can be a good steward over them. You can be in charge. This would be a big deal. You can be responsible for this. But you first have to go through this process. See, being grateful is a path that you get on that always leads you back to here. The ability to receive so that you can take those blessings that you've received and do something with them. Be a good steward. But you got to be grateful for the process which gives you the blessings. And when you finally understand what you're actually thanking for is the blessings. All this. You just don't realize this is the process. I'm telling you right now, if you can receive these blessings, truly receive them and understand some of them are going to come to you without you having to pay for them. If you can take that attitude of being grateful, all this will change. But it doesn't start until you're grateful. If you're not grateful, if you're not thankful for what you have, these blessings will not be able to come in. And why is that? Because you'll think you have to earn every blessing. So much of it comes to you. By just showing that you're a good steward of what you have, more shows up. More that you haven't even earned. So think about this for a second. If more shows up than what I've even earned, I have to understand that I must be thankful for this. See, a lot of people don't want to be thankful because if they're thankful for something they earned, well, then they shouldn't be thankful for it because they earned it. It was theirs anyway, right? If you're thankful, it's for the stuff that's unearned, the stuff that's given to you. If you're thankful, you're allowing the process of these blessings to be received into your life, something that you normally didn't go out and get. So you have to make it a practice to be thankful to even receive this stuff, because if you're not thankful, you won't be given things you don't earn, which will stop your, it stops your, I gotta move these. It stops your ability to be able to break through the ceiling and get to that next level. The next level, guys, is not all earned. Half of it probably is just received. You got to let this sink in. Okay? Understand that everything you've got right now, you didn't earn it. Some of it, you just received it. Don't run around saying I'm a self-made man. None of us are. All of us had help. Some more than others. Don't be proud of the fact that you had less than someone else. That's something I had to get over because I was always proud of that. That's screwed up. You can't view it that way. I have to be thankful for everything I've received. When I show that I'm thankful and I show that I want to receive and I show that I want more, more will then come. Instead of running out saying, what do I got to do to earn and fight and scratch and claw to get my way to the top? Sometimes you just need to sit down, put your hands out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.